Hello everyone, my name is Aftab Ahmed Khan. I am of class 10th I2 and I am here to present a self-written story on the topic Be Wise to Eat. My story is based in the year 2220, that is 200 years after 2020. Anna and Bob were playing on the beach when they found a box washed ashore by the waves. They got curious and went near the box. They were initially frightened to pick the box up. What if it contained something dangerous? But curiosity got the better of them. They, they picked up the box and rushed to their beachside house. Breaking open the lock was a tough task. With great difficulty, they broke open the lock with a hammer. Their heart was beating aloud, and Anna held on to Bob's arms while he slowly started opening the lid of the box. Bob tried to lighten the tension in the room. He tried getting dramatic and said, Abracadabra, abracadabra, open sesame. Anna smiled a weak smile, and Bob threw open the lid of the box in one go. They both peeped into the box. Lo and behold, there was a red book inside the box, well sealed and packed so that all these years in the sea did not damage it even a bit. With trembling hands, Bob opened the book. The script in which it was written was unknown to them. It was written vertically from top to bottom. Anna ran into her room and brought her super mini computer, which was the size of a mobile phone. Bob scanned the script and gave instructions to translate it into English. Each and every page was scanned, and the story of the Red Book was there before them in English to read. Both Anna and Bob sat down on the couch nearby, and Anna started reading aloud from her super mini computer. The Red Book belonged to someone by the name Zin Pin. He had written the story of their land of Vehan, which was once a great place to live in, but slowly, due to various atrocious politicians and their policies, the place was reduced to a poor country. There were too many mouths to feed and too less food around. Poverty and hunger had reached such an extreme level that people started eating whatever they could find. They started eating worms, cockroaches, frogs, snakes, dogs, cats, and anything they could find and cook and eat. They, one day, some people came across some bats on an old tree. They hunted these bats and started eating them. There were a few amongst these people who had developed a bizarre tastes and food habits. They started drinking the raw blood of these and eating the raw flesh of the bats. They were unaware that the bats carried a dangerous virus in their bodies. When this virus entered the human body, it mutated and became a very strong killer virus which could damage all the internal organs and cause death in a matter of 48 hours. What was more dangerous was that the virus infection was contagious. Anybody coming in contact with an infected person could catch the virus. The spread of the deadly viral infection was such that within a span of few weeks, amongst almost all the entire population in Wuhan was infected, and kids and elderly people alike started dying within no time. Zinpin saw his entire family and friends perish before his eyes. So he left Wuhan immediately and ran away to a neighboring country. Somehow he had not caught the infection and as such he survived. Wuhan was not there in the geographical map of the world anymore as not a single soul survived. The neighboring countries has sealed its borders with Wuhan and rendered it non-existent in history. Therefore, Jinping had written down the story of his motherland in the Red Book, and threw it into the ocean after sealing it properly in a box. He was certain that someday someone would read it and the world would remember the tragedy that struck Vehan. The story was so pathetic, Anna started crying uncontrollably. Bob put his hands around her and consoled her. Anna's eyes were filled with tears and her throat choked. She could not read the final lines. Bob took over Bob took over from her and read the final lines in the red book, which said, "Always eat wisely, even at the point of extreme hunger, else you will not only be endangering your life, you would be endangering the lives of your near and dear ones too." Now that is a lesson for the world to learn. Thank you.